evening, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. It is November 12, 2024, at 6 p.m. This is the Howell Township Council regular meeting. Is there any...
This meeting is being held in accordance with Public Law 1975, Chapter 231, Open Public Meetings Act. Adequate notice has been provided in the manner prescribed by law. This agenda is complete to the extent known, and formal action will be taken. I'll begin with a roll call. Councilwoman Fisher?
Here.
Councilman Gazier?
Here.
Councilwoman O'Donnell?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Nadell is absent this evening, and Mayor Berger.
Present.
Thank you.
Mr. Clark, is there any reason to go into executive?
Yes, Mayor, we have several topics to discuss, including affordable housing, litigation, and contract negotiations.
Thank you. May I have a motion to go into executive?
Motion to go into exec?
Second.
Councilwoman Fisher?
Yes.
Councilman Gazier?
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes,
Thank you.
everyone. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's meeting of November 12th, 2024. This is the Howell Township Council regular meeting. We just had executive, so I would like a motion to open the meeting.
Motion open.
Second.
Councilwoman Fisher?
Yes.
Councilman Gazier?
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes.
Thank you.
At this time, I would like to stand and say a pledge of allegiance. And I'd like to offer up a moment of silence for all fallen officers and everyone who has served. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Before I begin, I would like to welcome the mayor-elect, Mr. Leggio. Thank you for joining the meeting this evening, and congratulations. All I ask is that you learn from the dysfunction that we currently have and try and make it better.
What?
We do have dysfunction. Let's... At this time, I would like a motion for the minutes.
Motion to accept October 15th, 2024. Second.
Councilwoman Fisher?
Yes.
Councilman Gazier?
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Clark, do you have anything to report?
I do. Just a couple of reminders. Letters from Santa. The Township of Howell will be forwarding letters addressed to Santa. They should be postmarked November 11th through December 6th, and the information on where to send it to is available on our website. For, I think, the third year in a row now, we have our Deck the Howells Holiday Decorating Contest. It'll be December 10th through 15th. It's sponsored by Certified Auto Mall, so thank you to Billy and Mike Stanton. There's more information available on the website as well. Our Christmas tree lighting ceremony will take place here at Town Hall this year on Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024. Be from 6 to 8:30. We'll be there for the beginning part, but then we have our meeting at 7 that night, so people can filter in and out. And finally, we're going to have a menorah lighting December 26, 2024, here at the Municipal Building at 5:30. So those are the events that we have coming up. This Sunday, we have our turkey trot as well, so if anybody's interested, there's still time to sign up. Registration opens at 8, the race begins at 9, and we need families to help out for our Howell Adopt a Family holiday giveaway. More information is available online, so you can stop at the town's website and get all the info you need.
Thank you.
Nothing for me.
Caitlin?
Nothing for me.
Thank you.
So, Mayor, one more thing before we
Yes, sir.
proceed. Can you?
Very pretty.
So I'm not used to speaking from this podium, but Mayor, we know that as you come towards the end of your second term, we couldn't let it pass without acknowledging the work that you've done all these years. The torture, but the good times. I will say that you have always had the best interest of Howell at heart. So in appreciation for your dedicated service to the township, we present this plaque with the golden gavel to you, and thank you for your service.
I appreciate that very, very much.
Sure.
This has been one hell of a ride. I got to be honest with you. My son made me do it. I'm going to say is the truth. I met a couple of people who, one became a dear friend, the other one became a brother. I did always want to do the right thing for the town, even though it didn't seem that way on your side of the ledger. But it was just my view and view of people that I worked with. And so it's okay to agree to disagree. Some of the disagreements went a little too far, but I've wiped that off. And I'm thrilled and happy to call myself mayor, work alongside very talented people. I'll give it to you. You do have some talent there, Joe.
Thank you, I appreciate it, Mayor. You as well.
Diane, you are amazing. You are such a kind woman, and I truly appreciate your kindness. To the council, I appreciate the give and take. I appreciate your knowledge about things that I didn't know about the town. So thank you for sharing all of that with me. My family for putting up with me, and my friends for standing by me. Thank you all very, very much. My brother, thank you for everything. Thank you. I didn't forget you, Mr. McCabe. I love you to death.
They were pretty.
Let's go to the consent agenda. Chelsea,
Each person shall first give their name and address to the clerk. The council should be addressed as a collective body and not as individual members. Each person shall have one turn to address the council, and comments shall not exceed a total of 5 minutes. Speakers shall be notified when their time has run, and no time extension shall be permitted.
so I have Chelsea. Chella, okay.
Hi, it's my first time.
Hi, come on up.
Thank you.
Western Drive?
So here?
On the other side,
On the other side?
if you wouldn't mind,
Okay,
and
that's
face
what I-
us.
Yep, yep.
There you go.
Very good, I'm good?
There you go.
Hi, thank you. I know it came at a weird transitional time, but thank you.
Excuse me, your name and address, please?
Chelsea Chella,
Thank you,
ELLA, 31 Western Drive.
thank you.
Like I said, congratulations and congratulations to everybody. The reason I'm here is I live on Western Drive. I've been a resident of Howell for 12 years. I'm not going to really talk about the increase of taxes or anything of the sort. I'm really here as a desperate mother. We have had an extreme issue on Western Drive with the traffic that has become what I'm going to call deadly. I'm the mother of a 7-year-old severely special needs child, in which I encourage you to look at our most recent NewJersey.com and Star Ledger video. New Jersey, just Google New Jersey Autism Crisis, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Click videos and you'll see me and you'll see my daughter. She has a genetic mutation that 4 children currently have been discovered in the world. These children have very autistic-like behaviors, ADHD behaviors, along with like Alzheimer's, dementia-type behaviors, along with very explosive, self-harming behaviors. My child can run at any point into the street, and I just watch consistently on my monitors, but people just pass her school bus all the time. She has to be door to door for safety. People ignore us standing there. And I work very closely with Kyle Bush. He's awesome for our police department. At our last speed study, and this was last year, so I don't know the most current one, our road was 68 miles per hour. Over 8 cars were estimated doing over 68 miles an hour. I was promised that police presence would be there, but they are never there. And despite the 3 disabled running children on Western Drive, there's people that live there with dogs, so I have to worry about my husband, my neighbors getting into fights with people who think it's okay to travel at this speed, and then when they scream, act like children and stop and start a fight. But I'm more concerned about the children, and I don't want Gianna's law to have to go into effect when something, God forbid, happens to my daughter or my 4-year-old son. And this is to the point where I have chimes on every single one of my doors put in by the state. I have sirens on my doors, windows, half doors. This child has to be heavily guarded into my house. But God forbid, as she's getting taller, she's starting to learn how to get out. And if something isn't done with the street, there's going to be a dead child or a dead person. And I'm begging you to do something about it. Speed bumps, I guess, I don't know if you want to call it an excuse, but it's been told to me that we can't have speed bumps on Western Drive because if a car hits another vehicle, a parked car, I've probably seen about 6 happen, the speed bump will act like a projectile and therefore projecting the car more into the house, which I could see when this accident occurred across the street. But at this point, it's getting to be kind of deadly, and I don't know what else to do about it. So I'm here.
Well, once we finish the consent agenda, the way it has been working is that once everybody has spoken, then somebody at the dais will then go ahead and respond to the question.
Okay.
But seeing that you're the only person on here, I'm just going to ask, is there anyone else that wants to come up to speak at the dais this evening about any topic on the consent agenda? Would you come up?
No,
Yeah, just give him a minute to come up and
Good evening, Lawrence White, 15 Runway. Looking at the agenda this evening, under the agreement between the township and the PAL going forward, it said that there was a document attached that detailed the agreement more fully. Failed to find that or the link through to that. Just wanted more information about that. That's all I have this evening. Thank you.
thank you. Mr. Clark, would you want to respond to? Do you want to? Doesn't seem, I don't think so.
Are there additional public comments for tonight?
Let's close. We can have a motion to close.
Motion to close public?
Second?
Second.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
So I will speak with Patrolman Bush first thing in the morning to find out what the status of the speed study is on Western Drive and whether there's a proposal on the part of the traffic division in terms of enforcement and that. So, I will make that a priority, then I'll let council know, and if we have contact information,
I was just going to say,
I'll
if
share it as well.
Chelsea, could you, if you would like, share your contact information with Diane or with Joe? Maybe in this case, I would, yes, say yes. Diane, would you want to respond about the link?
Normally, I don't put contracts on until they are adopted.
Okay.
It'll be on first thing in the morning, once it's approved.
So there being no further,
Based on your vote tonight, it can be available first thing tomorrow morning.
okay.
Either way, yes or no. So it will be available first thing in the morning.
Okay, thank you. So at this time, is there any resolution that someone wants to pull out to vote on separately? Otherwise, we're voting on Resolution 24-380 through 24-397A.
I'll make a motion to approve those resolutions.
R 24-380 through R 24-397A.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Fisher?
Yes.
Councilman Gager?
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes.
Thank you. The consent resolutions pass.
For separate resolutions, Resolution R 24-398, appropriation transfers in 2024 municipal budget pursuant to NJSA 40A semi 4-58, 4 through 58. May I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve R-24-398.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Fisher?
Yes.
Councilman Gager?
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes.
Thank you. The resolution passes.
Resolution R 24-399, providing for the insertion of a special item of revenue in the 2024 budget, the 2024 National Opioid Settlement Fund. May I have a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion to approve Resolution 24-399.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Fisher?
Yes.
Councilman Gager?
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes.
Thank you. The resolution passes.
At this time, there is unfinished business or public hearing or adoption of ordinances, so we will be introducing ordinances. Ordinance 024-44, bond ordinance providing for the 2024 road program, appropriating $4 million, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of 3.8 million bonds and notes to finance a portion of the costs thereof, authorized in and by the Township of Howell in the County of Monmouth, New Jersey. You're really throwing in so many words to these things.
It's very stilted.
May I have a motion to introduce ordinance 24-44?
I'll make a motion to introduce same ordinance.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Second.
Councilwoman Fisher?
Yes.
Councilman Gager?
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes.
Thank you. The ordinance is properly introduced.
Ordinance 24-45, capital ordinance providing for the acquisition of various capital equipment and appropriating $400,000, therefore authorized in and by the Township of Howell in the County of Monmouth, New Jersey. Do I have a motion?
Motion to introduce ordinance O-24-45.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Fisher?
Yes.
Councilman Gager?
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell?
Yes.
Mayor Berger?
Yes.
Thank you. The ordinance is properly introduced.
Ordinance 24-46, an ordinance of the Township of Howell amending Chapter 139, Article 9, Section 16, permit, inspection, and copy fees of the Township Code. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to introduce ordinance 2446.
Second.
Councilwoman Fisher.
Yes.
Councilman Gager.
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell.
Yes.
Mayor Berger.
Yes.
The ordinance is properly adopted.
Ordinance.
Excuse me, introduced.
Introduced.
Yes.
Ordinance 24-47, ordinance settling forth and amending and supplementing the salary range schedule for the salaries of certain officers and employees of the Township of Howell. May I have a motion?
Motion to introduce ordinance -24-47.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Fisher.
Yes.
Councilman Gager.
Yes.
Councilwoman O'Donnell.
Yes.
Mayor Berger.
Yes.
Thank you. The ordinance is properly introduced.
At this time, the next regularly scheduled meeting will be on December 3rd, the same evening as the tree lighting. So please come to the ceremony at 6, and then regular session will be here at 7 p.m. If I see no further business, I would like to adjourn the meeting.
A motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.